aspects of failure. Okay? There are several. One, it promotes fear. And there's a chain reaction here. They're designed to show you what the chain reaction is. Now, by the way, guys, I'm not Sigmund Freud or Einstein or any of this. They'll come out with the posh phrases, the book phrases, and this, that, and the other. I'm giving you everyday life. This is what it was like in a changing room when you've come off 2 or 3 losses, or whatever. Okay? This is how you have to handle it. You've got to bring those faces up now. Promotes fear. It creates negative thoughts, and the danger of the thoughts are our thoughts will create our actions. There is no doubt about that. That's a scientific fact. They create our actions. Okay? So the stuff that Michael had on before is absolutely correct. And there was a bit about thoughts creating actions in that. It erodes self-belief. Long-term stuff, self-belief. Okay? It destroys confidence, and people go, self-belief and confidence are the same thing. No, they're not. They're the same bed partners. Okay? Because they sleep in the same bed, they're the same bed partners. One's a long-term one, one's a short-term one. Confidence gives us the ability to do anything that we want. I soon realised that my biggest job was not to teach football technically. My biggest job was to show people how to tear the world in half. That's what I used to say. I can teach you to tear the world in half. I can give you all the confidence going, and I could, genuinely, because the changing room was an upbuilt place. We did not concentrate on negatives. What had gone before, but we did learn from what had gone before. Okay? Destroys confidence. It now becomes a burden. That's when you know when people are shrinking. That makes sense? So even the 6'5"ers start to wilt and they become 6'2" and 1 and 6. And they start to crouch and walk and goodness knows what. And the reason being is because it becomes a burden. And then it starts to overwhelm you to the point where people's hands sometimes start to shake. Have you been there? I can honestly say to you now, hand up, I've been there. I honestly have been there, plain and simple. I'm prepared. I'll always put myself out there and tell you if I've experienced all of that, right? And I've really bricked myself sometimes. And it leads to a mental state which is just a shambles. You can't think clearly, and the biggest problem is, it does that. And you're all in a business where you've got to make decisions on a daily basis, am I correct? Okay. You get one of those things that aren't right there, and it'll end up with that long one there.